Hey fifth grade, it's Miss Pickens here, and I want to run through everything that is expected for you today in order to score 100% on your work. So without any further ado, let's get started. In as the teacher on your mastery page for Schoology, and what you want to do is you want to go to today's folder, which is Wednesday, September 30th. And then you already are watching step 1, so great, you can move on to step 2. Step 2 is going to be our Nearpod. I put all of the text-dependent questions within that Nearpod, so please make sure you're answering every single slide, even those open-ended questions, because it will count for both participation and text-dependent question grades for today. And if you don't have your book, you're in good news. I have some good news for you, because I have uploaded the poems that you'll need for today's text-dependent question and exit ticket. So you're going to go to the Nearpod, and again, the text-dependent questions will be on this Nearpod, so there's no separate saying that you have to come back to Schoology to do. Join your lesson, and then you're going to work through the entire lesson here on Nearpod. Please, 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 I cannot stress this enough. Make sure you are doing all of the open-ended questions. This is going to count as a grade, so you want to make sure you're doing both. And realize, see, it won't let you move on unless you type. Hit submit and then move on. So there's a few things in here that you need to be able to do. Most of this is guided practice. You're working with overall structure. We've done this plenty of times in class and in independent lessons. But one of the things I really wanted to emphasize is for your text-dependent questions. If you do not have the book, but you need to see the poem, when you're on the Nearpod like this, if you go to the upper corner here, this box with the A and the circle in it, if you click it, it's going to open up the poem for you. So all you have to do is just read through it. And it's just for every text-dependent question. Again, you can't move on unless you type your answer. And I tried to do this for all of the text-dependent questions. So you'll see it again here. If you click on the box, you'll be able to view the poem. Once you're finished the Nearpod, you're going to return back to Schoology. Do your exit ticket. Make sure you're reading it closely. The directions are very important. You're going to describe the overall pattern in the last shot. Notice it's the overall pattern, not the overall structure. So how is this poem set up? Then explain how the structure of the stanzas work together to reveal parts of Josh's relationship with his father. This is a 2-part examination, so you want to make sure you're taking your time. You have 3 attempts. I should see no less than 4 sentences. I'll repeat that. I should see no less than 4 sentences. You need to tell me what the pattern or the repetition is in that poem. You need to choose several related parts of the poem and explain how those parts fit together, how those stanzas fit together, and reveal information about Josh's relationship with his father. And then last but not least, you're going to use accurate text evidence to explain your ideas, whether that's you're quoting lines from the text or you're paraphrasing. I want to see some evidence from that poem that supports your train of thought. Press review, press finish, and then your exit ticket is submitted. So 5th grade, that's all I have planned for you today. Please take your time, make sure you're thorough, make sure you're answering all the questions as best as you can, and I'll see your beautiful and handsome faces tomorrow when we dive into lesson number 9. So we're going to move backwards because I think we need a little bit more practice with quoting accurately from the text. So I will see you tomorrow. Good luck, and if you have any questions, my office hours, again, is from 2:30 to 3:45. Bye.